Well, hello, everyone. I'm fighting with my mic here. Welcome to my channel. I'm Lorena, the Reina Creole, and with me is Retro Nerd Girl. How are you doing, my dear?
I'm doing good. Hanging in there. How are you?
I'm doing good. I'm winning the battle against seasonal allergies, so that's good. I can actually breathe today, so it's all good, and I'm so excited about getting to watch this movie, which is Back to the Future.
Mhm.
I haven't seen this movie in quite a long time, and honestly didn't think about seeing it until I saw the Mega Movie Parade
Okay.
at Universal, and they had like a float that went by, and it had like the DeLorean, and it had like an actor as Marty McFly, and one is Doc Brown, and it was just so fun to watch. I'm like, hey, I need to go watch that movie. So
I love that film so much. I do. It's like Christmas, you know what I mean? It's like anytime you see that movie, it just takes you back to 1985 and just
mhm.
what you thought about that movie and the excitement, the fun, and the laughter and the surprises. It's just so good. Oh, I wanted to say hi to Kimberly in the chat. Hi.
Good seeing you, Kimberly. Good seeing you. And let's see here. Gonna update my headline a little bit because Tom F says, "Oh, I like your Deadpool reference under your name, Lorena." Yes, yes, different words for Bolivian marching powder, and that was my favorite,
Woo!
Devil's Dandruff. So I had that left in there because we did a review of the new Deadpool movie. I don't know if you've seen it yet.
I probably won't see it until everybody's done seeing it. Um, if I'm lucky, maybe my little theater out here in space might
I'm
have a
surprised they don't.
I know. I'll have to
That's
take
kind
a
of
shuttle to Earth.
wild.
Yeah.
But it
I'll have
is.
to take a shuttle to Earth, guys.
Let's see. Mark Daly says, saw it in the theaters in '85 when I was a sophomore in high school. I was Alex P. Keaton.
Oh, that is so cool.
Nice. Nice. I mean, '80s. Whoo, it's gonna be some crazy, crazy
Ah,
fashion. I
yeah.
I wonder how many let's see, stonewashed jeans and pop collars we're gonna see in
Oh,
this
yeah, yeah. And the split in the knee, right at the knee, that was
movie.
a big thing. That was a big thing, right?
Oh, well, it is going to be a blast. I see you there. Emily Kruger says Back to
Hi,
the Future
Emily.
is one of my favorite movies from the '80s. Likewise, my
Yeah,
dear, likewise. Let's see. Trying to
and
get
I do
everyone.
too.
Tom F is here. Hey, Dylan, how you doing? This
Yay.
is Lorena. Hey, retro nerd girl, tuning into the movie stream, albeit in chunks, live from Dorney Park. Dude, I'm
Oh,
so jealous. I
mm,
miss I miss Dorney Park so much. I
yeah,
really do. I hope you're having a blast there.
yeah.
In line
Um,
for our Splash Mountain that's not closed or heartlessly rethemed. I hear you. I hear you. Well, folks, we're going to go ahead and get started with watching the film. So,
oh,
a few disclaimers before we get started. Number one, I cannot show this film on screen in its natural state because the stream will get pulled down. So
mhm.
that's why things are going to look a little different. You're going to get a throwback to the '80s. Remember those pay-per-view channels where you couldn't really see the movie, but if you got used to the wavy lines, it didn't matter. You got the idea anyway. That's pretty much what we're going to do. What we're going to do here. And if you've got a really nice machine and you don't have the film yet, you can actually watch all three of these movies for free over on archive.org. So I have
Ooh.
pinned. So if you go there and you click that link, all three movies are there. So you can either stream it or You can download it because it's there on the Wayback Machine. Okay, I didn't touch that. It's on the way. It's on the Wayback Machine. So that's another way, indeed, that you can see it. If you have it on Amazon, it's on Amazon. If you have Netflix, which is how Retro Nerd Girl and I are watching it, you can watch it
Mhm.
on Netflix. Or if you have it on physical copy, which I also do as well, you can sync up your copy along with where we are with the timestamp that will be in the upper right corner of the screen. It's in pink. You can't freaking miss it, honestly. You cannot miss it. Right there, right there. Tesla Plays, thank you so very, 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 very much
Ooh.
for subscribing. I appreciate that. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I am pushing to get to 10K by the end of summer.
Woo!
We'll
Yes.
see. I'm about, I think only about 400, I think 400 and 420 away from 9K. We're gonna
Woo!
keep pushing, but
You're
you
gonna
guys
get
are
there.
getting me there.
Yeah,
Little by
we're gonna
little, you guys are getting me there. I appreciate it all. All right.
yeah, in no time at all.
Oh, I hope so. Yeah, I hope so. I didn't think at one time I'd get like 80 people.
Yeah, you got more than 80 people now, which is
Yeah,
awesome.
I know. I'm just like, wow, really? Really?
Yeah, and a really
It's
nice
fun.
community too over here.
Yeah, I love it. These guys are amazing.
Mhm.
We just hang
Yeah.
out, do stuff, chat, we keep positive. Like, some nerd disagreements every now and then, but it's all about keeping it real and having fun over here on this channel. And retro nerd girls like that too.
Yeah.
Mm, okay, let's
I like
see.
having fun.
Hmm?
I like having fun.
I do too. I do too. Life is serious enough. So
Mhm.
we're gonna go and have a blast. So folks, if you guys are all ready to go, and actually I need to re-queue this up because I'm like, didn't exactly start out the way I wanted it.
Okay.
Sorry, I was too far ahead. I was too far ahead. All right. So are you ready, my dear?
Yes.
Ready? Okay. All right, folks, you're going to be able to sync up along with us. And just did a sanity check on YouTube as a backup copy, and so it looks like we are no surprises, even though I'm running it natively on my on my machine, so it doesn't have to bounce somewhere else. So let's get ready to go. Folks might be a couple of seconds or so out of sync. It's just what happens because this is live.
Yeah.
Let's see, 16 of you folks in here. So glad that you're here. And let's go.
Ooh, alright, I think I
At
can
least Netflix, I can kind of scrub, scrub it out.
I might be a few seconds behind. There we go.
All the clocks.
Yes. It's the same opening as the Time Machine movie in 1960. So they have
Really?
they have the same thing where they kinda look at all the different clocks. Yeah.
What a cool homage. I didn't even know that. I still haven't seen a time machine yet. I
Oh,
know
it's
it's a
so good.
classic. I know it's a total classic.
Oh, yeah, it's a lot of fun too.
Hey, Charles Ratliff says, hey, everybody, made it just in time. You absolutely did.
Yes, Charles was over with us earlier with, me and Kimberly, and, we're just making a whole day of it.
Yeah, he was just like, Lorena, I gotta go. Retro Nerd Girl's going live. I'm like, that's okay. That's okay. I know
Oh, man.
everyone kind of like bounces from, you do that stream
Mm.
jumping,
Yeah,
which happens. It's okay. We
yeah,
expect it.
yeah. I love just, saying hi to my friends. This is Doc Brown's place, isn't it?
Wow, a TV with dials on it.
Oh, yes. Ew, don't get those.
Nobody wants that toast. Mm-mm.
I used to be pissed when my toast used to come out like that. Ah,
12 crates of cocaine washed ashore in Boca Raton. Hey, Florida man represent.
dang.
Cow can dog food.
At least the dog gets fed. Ew. Well, maybe not.
Great Scott. You know what? Something really funny. They replaced the Back to the Future ride in Universal with the Simpsons, but there's a Simpsons version of Doc Brown that they
Ah,
use in the queue line for it. Yeah, he rolls up in the DeLorean. It's so cool.
that is so cool.
Yeah, it's really cool.
Ooh, the plutonium.
Just another maniac Martin says, "Hey there from Mexico. Hello, hello, hello.
Hi.
So happy to catch you live." Well, I'm glad you're here down there in sunny Mexico. Glad you're hanging out with us.
Yeah. Oh.
Oh my gosh, this they had a tribute store for I think last year for the 80s movies, and they had sets for Back to the Future, Jaws, and I'm forgetting the other one. But they recreated this whole room,
Oh, so cool.
including the speaker,
Oh, that's awesome.
everything.
I love this. Oh my
Oh,
god.
we all know what's gonna happen.
I know, it's so good. Ah!
Bruh.
Was it worth it? 100%. 100%
That's,
worth it.
hey, you gotta do it.
Whoa.
Wow, you did Mr. Dude. Awesome. I haven't seen it in like about 10 years.
Whoa. I love
Yeah.
that.
Why is everything so heavy in the future? Hey, Ron. You saw Kathleen Kennedy mention, well, this was back when she did what she was good at, which was
Yeah,
producing films.
yeah,
She was just behind the money. That was her strong point, not developing shows, getting the money for the shows.
yeah, executive producing, that was her
Mhm.
jam,
Just
and,
another maniac Martin. Who can resist a movie night with Reina? Naughty. Absolutely no one. Thank you, my dear. Thank you.
awesome.
We have so much fun doing these watch parties.
Oh, they yeah, and they're so good. Wow.
Ooh, wasn't there an episode of The Twilight Zone that was around a lot of clocks? For some reason, I think I
I think
saw
so. That sounds familiar.
Mhm, precisely.
I'm late for school. Oh, man. Look at those garbage cans are all, like, beat up.
Mhm.
Dun, 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 dun.
Kids, you did not want to be late for the bus and you're running behind the bus
Oh,
and the
yeah.
bus doesn't stop for you.
Look at him.
Oh my gosh, I know exactly where this is in LA.
He's, like, hitching a ride. He was the
Yeah, he
coolest
did it.
guy. Look at him.
Mountain Dew trucker hat. The power of
Oh, yeah, the
love.
mayor-elect.
Look at all the graffiti on the school.
She now that's a ride or
Hey,
die
Jerry, how you
girlfriend.
doing? Yeah, Huey Lewis and the news.
Principal.
I think I owned a copy of Sports. But
Oh,
Huey Lewis and the news, they were like hit makers when it came
oh, yeah.
to
I love their
soundtracks.
music. I listen to that song every single day, Power Love. Oh
I've
my
already
goodness.
spotted the pop collar, y'all. Two of them.
I know, they're like, yeah.
Gotta pop the collar.
Oh my goodness. Huey Lewis.
16 of you folks watching, thank you so very much. We are watching Back to the Future, first movie here. Oh, oh no, not Battle of the Bands.
They're playing Huey Lewis's song.
This was before the long hair band takeover, y'all. Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah, we got it.
he's tearing it up.
Thank you. Yeah,
It's just too darn loud.
too darn loud.
Oh man.
Like, dang.
They could turn down the volume, I mean.
Well, you know that adage, if it's too loud, you're too old. That's why I don't want to say stuff that's too loud.
Yeah. Those cars in the back are killing me right now. When was the last time you see those? What is that, Pontiac? Wow.
Hmm, the future.
Oh, yeah, they were trying to save the clock tower. Oh, yes.
Meanwhile, there's the adult film store that's video store in the back. Stonewash jeans. Mm,
Oh, yeah, they're setting it up that mommy is a prude. She's
hmm.
like, "Oh, I never did that kind of stuff when I was a kid."
It's just like, yes, you did. Yes, you did. What power?
We find out what kinda hypocrite she is. Oh.
Yeah, lady, we are kind of busy here. By the way, I'm only watching the stream, not even watching the movie as I conclude it line for line. That's awesome, Rod. There was a time when I could do that with certain movies. And then I lost that ability.
Yeah.
Man, that is one ugly family truckster, but you know what? This was before the advent of the minivan, so you had station wagon.
Oh, yeah, yeah. That you put all the kids in there.
Yeah, I got to ride in the back with the luggage all the way down I-95 to Florida. That gives you a
Yeah.
oh, it's an AMC Eagle wagon.
Look at him.
AMC. Did they make the Pacer? The Pacer was
Mm,
an ugly car, man.
mm. Oh no,
Oh man.
somebody got into trouble because he was gonna use the car to go see his girlfriend. Oh, yeah, that's right.
Are you kidding? She just gave me that same old line how she never did any of that stuff as a kid. I think the woman was born and done. They just don't want to tell you.
Yeah.
Jerry, it's so we can put it on screen without YouTube yanking it down. It's a
Yeah.
special filter on it. I can stand Biff. Oh my gosh.
Ah, even today, like, he
He's got the
it's
pocket protector on. His dad, Marty's dad, was full Revenge of the Nerds right here.
oh, yeah.
Now
He's
that was a
so
funny ass movie.
oh, yeah, yeah.
Revenge of the Nerds.
So, if you see it today, though, there's a couple scenes that are just like, "Ooh,
Hmm.
I don't think it's gonna hold up."
Yeah, Leah Thompson,
But
she does.
oh, yeah, it was wonderful.
Comes in your house, drink up your beer. Seriously?
He's
Yes,
so rude
woman.
and just awful, and he would not go away, Biff. He was always there. Like, every movie too.
He does. He looks like some of the old school engineers I would when I worked at NASA.
Yeah. One of the OG nerds.
Hmm.
Mm. Crispin Glover is just he just doesn't get enough work, and he's
Yeah.
amazing. He's such a good actor. He's so funny in this.
Oh God, they're both alike. See, some families are like that. Uncle and Chris.
She's like, we
This
all
was
make
bad.
some we all make mistakes sometimes, she looks at her
Yeah.
husband.
Now this was back when if you had a part-time job in high school, you were making your own money. That was something you were
Oh,
proud of.
yeah. Look at her, look at her. I never chased a boy or called a boy.
Boy, the parked car, but yes, that's too specific. Yes. I got one in my family too. And my mom had some too. And my dad. There's always that one. My ex's family was
Oh,
like
yeah,
that.
dad was in the middle of the street because he fell. That's right, that's how he was supposed to.
Well, it's a story a million times. Fish under the sea.
Aw.
They did an awesome makeup job on Lee and Tom.
Yes. Yes, they
Just
did. 'Cause
no
look at that.
CGI,
Yeah, that
practical makeup effects. That takes talent.
yeah. That looks really good. Both of them look pretty good. It doesn't look like they have a whole bunch of makeup on, like
Mhm.
some places, some shows, they're just so embarrassed by him. They're like, what an"
I'm expecting him to snort just like old boy in Revenge of the Nerds.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Is he trying to sleep like do the Bruce Springsteen pose
Oh,
album
maybe.
cover?
Oh, yeah,
Yeah,
this is the scene.
it's such a niche craft to be able to use makeup that way to like age people. There's like prosthetics, there's it's a really awesome art to doing that. And that's what they used to have to do before CGI all took it over.
Yeah, and it's the way they're doing it now is, well, some of them are the really good ones, they do a little bit of practical and a little bit of CGI,
Mhm.
but back in the day, they really did have to do it, like, hours and hours of just carefully making sure things looked alright,
Mhm.
and where the actors were still able to use their faces to emote. Ooh, look at that beauty. Out of time,
At a
baby.
time. I still have to get this license plate from Universal.
Ah, and I found some stuff on Amazon, and I was like, "Oh, I'm gonna get that," but, there's so many little things that you wanna get and, bills, you have to pay pay for bills. You gotta
Oh, which
pay your
one
bills.
does? Yeah, I know.
It's like, "Stay with me, Marty." I love it. I love it.
Because they did. That's exactly the outfit that Devo would wear.
Yes!
All you need is a hat. Wow. Yes, folks. They did not have phones with video cameras on them. These were so big you had to put
Yeah.
it on your shoulder.
Yeah, you needed one of those big things. They did have, like, a hand thing, but it was so bad at taking film. It was like a smaller, like, video camera.
Hmm. Shaky camera.
Yes.
I didn't know what a DeLorean was until I saw this movie, and then
Oh.
everybody wanted to know what a DeLorean was.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Nice.
It's like you got the radio device from Radio Shack.
Alright, here we go.
All right.
Iconic moment here. 88 miles per hour.
Mm-hmm.
The car is just sizzling, on the pavement. Ooh, rev it up all the way, babe. And the poor dog inside is like, "What's happening?"
Like, yeah, a little obsessed, dude.
Ah! Oh, boy.
You start seeing that
Sweet.
crackling across the front of the car.
Wow.
I love that shot.
Oh, it's really good. It's incredible.
The fire track.
That was special.
And the license plate.
It came right off.
Yeah, don't pick that up. Einstein.
Like, the way he's, like, freaked out. He's like, where the hell are they?" He
Using
is,
the
like,
Tesla.
totally panicking.
Dude, I would pay money for that, considering how many Tesla Cybertrucks I've been seeing around.
Oh.
They're gonna put it in Fortnite. Yeah, Mark Daly. Yeah, I knew about that.
Mm.
Me? I'm a DeLorean? Exactly.
Whoa.
Look out.
See how they kept the action, like, popping? They did the exposition, but it's like, "Okay, look out right in the middle of that talking, there's this moment of action." And then you settle in for a moment to find out what's happening here.
Yeah. It's like, is the dog alive?
Ooh. Another suspenseful moment. What's gonna happen? Maybe they should check it out. I love
I
those.
love how they make us wait,
Yeah,
you
yeah.
know?
Ooh, it's too hot, it's too hot.
Ice all over the car.
It's cold. No, it's cold. Ah, Einstein's
Look at
like, "Get me out of here. Dude, I thought we were best friends."
this dog is so cute.
Isn't he?
Oh.
Like, "I thought we were besties."
Yes, Ivy lives. Okay.
Okay, he's teaching us now.
And
Turn the
yes,
time circuits on.
in the DeLorean that they have at Universal Orlando, you can see this readout and the flux capacitor inside the DeLorean. So
Ah!
cool.
He knows what he's doing, he's setting it.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Why? What's so good about that?
that was the day he learned about the time machine. Yeah,
Oh,
the flux capacitor.
oh.
We never did do that in real life, did we?
Mhm.
Thought we were
It's
gonna
almost like the
build it.
urban legend of Apple hitting Newton in the head.
Mm, absolutely, yeah. I love
That
that
people can,
anecdote.
head in the toilet.
These things happen by accident.
Hmm. Indeed, Nuclear?
The 1.1 chick.
Well,
Yeah. Oh boy.
Well, they wouldn't be able to say the Libyans if they redid this movie.
Yeah, yeah. Absolutely.
I'm
But these
I'm
guys
gonna
were
shut off my scientific brain right now.
yeah, yeah. You have to for a lot of this, but it's fun. Ooh.
They
It's
found who? Now people just go on the dark web to blossom plutonium. So I've heard.
Uh-oh.
When you get there, well,
Marty's such a good friend. He's like, "Okay, you got plutonium, all kinds of stuff. I'm gonna still record this for you."
mm-hmm. Because he's a scientist and he's so into doing this stuff. Like unlike his dad, who seems just resigned to his life.
The Libyans.
You know something's up when the dog starts barking.
Yeah, he smells. So I don't know how, but they found me.
I'm just saying, what terrorists roll around in a bug van?
I know.
A Volkswagen bus, a bug van. This is the 80s. They should at least have like a souped up BMW or something.
I know.
That was very little blood with that.
I know. Oh my goodness,
Doc
he got
Brown did the
lucky.
equivalent of ripping off a drug dealer. Y'all knew that.
That's what if they were gonna redo this, they would have to do it like, say, it was somebody like that, like a dr especially, like,
Hey,
drug
snort a
dealer or
poop
something.
this. I can't take
Oh,
any
he's fine.
scientist who can't pronounce gigawatts right seriously. Yeah.
Gigawatts?
Whatever you can steal, older cars didn't have alarms. Ah, that's a good point. Plus, it had the sunroof too. I'm just looking at
Man.
the J.C. Penney. I remember when that was like a store a lot of people went to.
Oh, yeah, JCPenney.
Not anymore, but
Yeah. Oh, man, they're pulling out, like, missiles. I
I
forgot about the
know
missiles.
that. Yeah, missile launcher, dude. Yeah,
That's right. Take that baby to 88, baby.
did it.
88 miles per hour. Wait a minute.
And he has no clue until it's like,
Too
what
late.
the what? Oh man, he hit the scarecrow.
Oh, man.
Quality chewing tobacco. Did you hear that? 20 of you folks watching, thank you so much for being here. Grogu says, hello, everyone. Hello, Lorena and Retro Nerd Girl. Hope you're enjoying your movie.
Yeah,
Well, we
I
most
feel
certainly
good.
are having a
Yeah.
blast watching this.
Oh, yeah, this is so much fun. Thanks for joining us today, Rogu.
Tales from Space.
This is so cute because when he comes out, oh my God.
Wearing the same kind of outfit.
He's like, wait. I'm not an alien from outer space.
Yes. Oh, pretty cows. It looks like the Florida Mall parking lot.
Ooh.
That fine French apartment. Jacques Penney.
Oh, snap.
Oh, killed my pine. Yep. And that will be the Lone Pine Mart in the future. That's right.
Oh. Oh, that car is so sweet.
Even the Cybertruck. It's like, where the heck am I?
Oh, man.
And they just started building Lion Estates.
Mhm. You're in a time machine, McFly. Start
Love
figuring
how
it
they're
out.
showing us this stuff. They're not telling us.
Mhm, mhm.
Shows us how much things have changed.
Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, that was your destination, dude.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, oh, no.
Uh-oh.
You got any more plutonium?
Out of plutonium.
It's so cool because he has, like, certain little things that he can use
Mm-hmm.
from his time. It'll help him out.
Live in the home of tomorrow, today. 1955.
Mm.
And I saw this movie with my parents. They were like, "Oh, I remember that." I'm just like, I didn't. Barbara Stanwyck and Ronald Reagan.
Ooh.
Was that the second wife? No, yeah, that
No,
was the
no, no,
second
no.
wife. Nancy was the third.
Oh, yeah? Okay. Yeah,
Wow.
he had, like, a certain type of
Air.
lady that he liked. I used to love singing this song.
Mm-hmm.
It's so simple and fun and light.
Not different. The square hasn't changed it that much at all, but
Mm,
yet it has.
yeah, and then
It
the
looks
clock
so.
tower works.
It looks so green.
Yeah, yeah. He's like, "What?"
What is going on? Welcome to Hill Valley, a
Oh,
nice
no, I'm
place
having
to
some
live.
buffering.
Please drive carefully. Oh, you had the best. Oops, I'm late. Guess I gotta get back in time. Hey, Izzo. Oh man. I have to wait and see. That'd be cool. The cars are so beautiful.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
One of the
Ah,
things that I love about the Cabana Bay Resort at Universal is they have all of those some of those restored 1950s, 1960s cars, both in one of the parks and at the resorts. It's they look so cool.
oh, wow. I do
My
love those
favorite,
cars.
Blue Thunderbird,
Oh,
has like the fins on the back.
mhm. Oh, yeah, that's right.
Oh, hmm. I didn't know that. Cool.
It's so funny because whoever it was that was, that was, looking at the phone book, they it had to be somebody who was older because they had age spots on their hand. It's totally
I
different
didn't
hands.
notice that.
Yeah, it's a totally different hands now.
Something, kid. Okay. Coffee.
Oh, look, it's his dad. They're doing it.
McFly. Hmm? You fly. It's a bug.
Oh god, I hate that guy.
Hello, Paulo Diaz. Hola. Saludos desde Uruguay.
Oh,
Bien. Thank you for being here.
yeah,
All the way down there in Uruguay. Love it when I get folks from South America in here.
yeah.
Awesome. Pepsi free, yeah, like Diet Pepsi. Whenever I say Diet Coke and they're like, "Will Diet Pepsi be okay?" I'm like, no. No.
He's, like, totally freaked out by seeing his dad so young.
I know. Hey, little mouse.
Hello.
Goldie. Mhm.
That's the mayor, that he's looking at, he's, like, freaked out because that guy is the mayor now. He's I love the way he's, like, looking at everybody.
Oh, he's gonna be mayor. Mayor. Up, I slip to the floor.
I like
Now
how
this
he's
was
just giving
Yeah.
everybody their ideas.
I know. Now, this is California, so they didn't have Jim Crow, but they did have discrimination.
Mm.
You in the bike.
Oh, yeah, this is when it happens. On a bike,
I like that sort of purpose.
and he's up there sneaking a peek at
Are you a peeping?
a
His,
peeping Tom.
ooh.
Uh-huh.
Hey, happy evening to you too. Florentine, good to see you. Yep. Yep.
Oh, wow.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
Oh.
boy. He saved you.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, another one of them, so this keeps on happening.
I guess that was a regular.
Mhm, they were just going up on that ledge and looking at that
Mm-hmm.
girl change. I wonder if she ever knew.
They let him go to sleep?
Yeah, I know. I mean, at that point, you need to take the guy to the hospital.
That's where I thought they were gonna take him. But I think at this point in time, didn't they have, like, doctors who made house calls?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So they
It's
could
a
have done
little
that too. Nah.
yeah.
I guess maybe it must have been happening so much that they just were like, "You know what?"
Like in, oh my gosh, Doc Hollywood, where he thought the kid was having some kinda episode, and the local doctor said, just give him a Coke so he can burp."
She's seen underwear before, but she's never seen her purple.
Calvin Klein's on your underwear.
And look at her, she's so
Hey, Brian, how you doing?
guys.
It's happy Saturday, everyone. Happy Saturday indeed.
Mm.
We are at 44 minutes and 3 seconds watching Back to the Future 1.
She is so uncomfortably close to him.
Mhm. You hear?
She's like, "Ooh, he is cute." I
Mother,
love it, I love it, I love
put your pants back on.
it. Poor guy. He's like, "What happened to me?"
The 80s was when
Oh,
they
boy.
started having that, like, colored underwear fad,
Mm-mm.
the Calvin Klein ads.
Oh.
My favorite was the one with the you know him as Mark Wahlberg, but I knew him as Marky Mark.
Oh, yeah, yeah, Marky Mark.
Ooh, baby Joey. Mm.
It's like, "Gonna get your shoes." I mean, how you gonna say that to a baby? He just cries when we take him out. I love this actress. She is she's so dependable, I think, on, what anything she does. She's like he's, like, so freaked out, I love it. This is his family.
You must be rich.
I know, right?
Yeah, that was, like, unheard of until electronics got cheaper.
There
What's a rerun?
yes.
Mhm. Ah, And his eyes do not leave the television set.
Yeah, yeah, he's like, "Yeah, what?" Look at the mom, it's so cute. She's like he's going, "I gotta go. I don't care if I'm in the street. I am not getting in trouble with my mom right now."
Mm. Why?
His parents are probably idiots too. Your kids.
Oh, it's freaking funny. Mr. Dude says Marty is gonna need the power of therapy when he comes home.
Oh, yeah, yeah. See, and you know what? And that's also the one thing about this movie, even though it's so light and it's funny and we're all getting the joke, like this is a serious component, and Michael J. Fox is actually giving it the gravity that it needs to play this straight. Like, hey, this is terrifying to witness your parents as young teenagers, and
Mhm.
one of them wants to one of them wants to make out with you.
Einstein.
No.
Yeah.
I love the way his voice cracks. It's like, "Yeah, you invented." Oh, man.
Yep, we saw the dog.
Yeah, the dog is so cute. He's like a little he wouldn't be alive in though. So he must have
That's an
had
old ass dog. Wow, 30.
yeah, no, he definitely got the dog replaced. He must have like, the dog probably died, and he probably got another dog that looked just like him.
Mhm. That's
'Cause,
true.
yeah, 'cause that's unbelievable.
Jerry Lewis. I didn't understand that joke with Ronald Reagan 'cause I didn't know he was an actor. It's like, it's like I was a
Mm.
kid, I just knew Ronald Reagan, the former president. I had
Oh,
no
yeah.
idea that he was an actor.
Oh, yeah, my mom was like she filled me in, and I was like, "What?" And then she showed me, like, pictures of him as a young man. He was in
Mhm.
a movie called Teenagers from Outer Space. Perfect.
Jack Benny for Secretary of the Treasury, we could do worse and have.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Mhm.
You drew.
It's the flux
Mhm.
capacitor, baby.
Let me show you.
Your invention worked.
Check it out.
It's like I built it.
This. And he feels so vindicated.
I finally built something that works.
Okay, I wanna know what old ass ca well, no, it's component cables, so theoretically that would work.
I love that he's surprised that he's an old man. These are the details that a lot of movies forget to put in.
Mhm. Mhm.
It was on television.
Let's just say I had to do a lot of trying to connect technology like that to old TVs.
Oh, really?
Mhm. There were the component cables, and then they had stereo cables.
I love the way he flaps out.
Oh, okay, Snortopoopas. I was gonna say Marty's not a science student, because if he was, he would know that. Yeah, the government ain't just handing out plutonium. It's
Yeah.
really, really under wraps. Because this is like 11 years after Pearl Harbor. So, no, sorry, end of World War II. Bolt of lightning.
Yes. There's gonna be a storm, baby. Come on.
And to think he just if he hadn't have taken this from that lady, we would
Yes.
not have known.
Yeah. It's all set up and beautifully woven together.
That just blew my mind about something that seems so insignificant turns out to be significant later on.
Yeah, yeah. You think it's just fodder. You're like, "Oh, it's just noise in the background." No, no,
Mhm.
no, it's important.
Let's see, Newton, uh, Franklin. I'm looking at all the portraits he's got.
Oh, yeah, 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 yeah.
I could just see Newton and, Franklin, father of electricity. Uh, parents.
Great Scott.
As he said, it looks like you cut his head off. Ooh,
Oh, yeah.
resistance.
Oh,
Yeah.
boy.
And funny how that was just incidental. Was it just like
Yeah,
they cut half his hair off?
yeah,
They just like, "Oh, maybe it's just, a bad angle. People do that all the time."
yeah.
Do with it.
So you would think it would be the other way around, that they would get the youngest one first and then get to the oldest one. Oh, no, poor thing. I never liked that part of the story. How is he a slacker when somebody's got a oh god, I hate this when
So
bad things
stupid.
happen to people.
Mhm.
Oh, look at that beautiful skirt. The clothing in the background is just insanely good.
They did such a good job with the costuming
Oh, yeah, yeah.
on this. Relatives of mine who saw this, they grew up, like, in this time period, they're just like, everything is just dead on accurate.
Oh, yeah. Look at that, like, the hair, the blonde, like, how they got the hairstyle just right.
Mhm. It's not the '60s yet, so Aquanet has not been invented.
N no, you had to curl your hair just right to get it into
Mhm.
that kind of volume. He's like, "Oh, snap." Vomit.
Yeah, your mom got the hots for you.
Disgusting. He's like
Nothing.
and they've got all the banners and things, yes, for that.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
boy. Aw. Oh, he's so adorable.
Was Asimov, printing books around this time? I can't remember.
I'm not sure.
Yeah, Marty's gonna need therapy. Dr. Ruth.
Yes!
R.I.P. Dr. Ruth, man.
Oh, I miss her. She was great.
Sad, yeah.
She was especially like, great in the '70s and '80s. She was just, like, everywhere.
All the talk shows.
Yeah, I mean, she was like, "And all you have to do," just like had this, like, little squeaky voice.
She was this little lady,
Yeah.
but, oh, man, her life story. Wow.
Oh my goodness, disgusting, gross. Ew! Oh, he's horrible.
Oh, he's got a top!
God, he's huge. Marty is like he has got, like, pushback, you know what I mean?
Yes.
He's like, "You know what? I'm gonna take a chance and push this big,
Mhm.
huge dude back."
Oh my gosh, he always gets his stuff wrong.
Yeah, and of course, Marty McFly, like, left,
All you have to do is kick a bully's ass really good one time.
and he's
That's it.
tall, like, he's at least tall enough to get the height on them, at least for the reach.
Mhm. Get a crowbar.
Start working out.
The Nancy Kerrigan. Hmm, that's a clue. Oh,
Mm.
shoot.
Oh, no, 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 no.
I always thought the use of the picture was genius because
Wasn't
they
it?
only had to explain it to us once,
Mhm.
and every time they show us, it just ratchets up the tension. Like, oh my gosh, he's got to get this done.
Yeah.
Eddie Van
Ah,
Halen.
yes. Oh, this is so good.
There you go.
Ooh. Just did not have any
It's like,
creativity.
mhm. Got it all messed up.
Vulcan.
Oh my God, look at him. Buddy. Cool.
Look at him, he's so
Here, you use.
like, "What?"
And now one of the coolest things to have is like a keychain, like an automatic,
Oh,
also
yeah.
a bottle cap popper.
A lot of them, you can just screw it off yourself. You can just
Mhm.
they don't make them like that anymore.
No. Mhm. Yeah. It's good. Yeah.
Oh, look at him, he's so
Is that the Ronettes playing?
which one? What song is it?
I'm gonna have to check the credits. The actor.
He's acting like it was a beer or something.
He's such a dork.
Yeah, I love this part. The rain.
What?
Yeah. Death.
Ah, shoot.
I know. Oh, nice move, McFly. Yo! I love that where they just show you the size, like, gently,
Oh,
like, again. Ah,
run!
and it just, like it's just like
This is so
oh, man.
funny.
I just oh, man, what a classic.
No. One of the
He is
coolest things I've seen is this guy who has a skateboard and he rides a skateboard down to the trash dumpster.
oh,
It's
man.
like an old school skateboard
Woo! Sweet moves.
with wheels.
She's just like, "Oh my god, Calvin Klein is just amazing."
Like he's got that bad boy James Dean thing going on.
Yeah, he reminds me of my dad.
Uh-oh. Oh,
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 no.
I'm sorry.
Look, he flipped over those 2 people.
Driving on the sidewalk?
Those are some naughty boys.
Oh, no.
Oh, this
Oh,
is
no.
beautiful.
Oh, this was so funny.
Sweet
But, like,
move. Right in there. Yep.
oh,
What you
oh.
deserve, you jerks. You
It's like you
deserve
can
that.
you can smell it coming through the
You deserve that.
Yeah,
Mhm. That's what you get.
there you go.
Ooh,
My house.
she's, like, breathing heavy.
I'm gonna find out.
She's like she's, like, so breathing so heavy. It's so crazy.
Kinda like that lady did in a Deadpool and Wolverine movie. I'm just
Oh,
saying.
I gotta see this. Michael J. Fox is just acting his butt off, and this is not a dramatic film, but he's doing it.
Mm, and you get why each one has a point with this.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, this is great. The crudity, it's
His
so
model
crude.
at Universal, it was perfect.
It's so crude.
Oh, it's such a nerd thing.
He's like, "Forgive the crudity of this immaculate masterpiece of movie."
Mhm,
Oh, I love that car. I always wanted one.
mhm.
Oh,
Seems simple, right?
yeah.
Okay.
He has to be going at 88 miles per hour at the very same time.
Mhm.
The lightning strikes and he hits the pole.
Hits the hits it too early, he'll miss it.
Yep.
If he hits it too late, he'll miss it.
I love this demonstration.
I can't even think of the calculations for this. Ooh,
It
car's on
explo
fire!
it exploded.
Woo!
And set the place on fire. Kinda reminds me of the Galaxy Quest moment where, uh,
I'm
they,
like,
uh, they get that creatures beamed up, and then he says, it, it was turned inside out, and then it exploded. But it shows you the danger of what might happen if they fail, that
yes.
that it could be disastrous. Oh, Lord. Oh gosh, he's so desperate.
I stalked you.
Oh my god. Poor teenage girl. She's like, "Oh my god, my"
It's like, who hasn't found out where a certain boy lived in school that you really liked? Just for
Doc is like
of course I know where you live. My brother Grogu auditioned for the role of Marty, just saying. Wow. No, but not as hot like you are.
Yeah. Doc is, like, right there. He's like,
Alpha male-ish, that's what that is. Yes, amazing we have such a lighthearted tone in the face of such grim stakes. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. They just know how to do this balance so well. Um, uh, it just works.
It does. 'Cause there needs to be
Part of
some kind of stakes going
Mhm,
on.
mhm, and
Or
I
like
think
what the stakes, aka conflict, like why should we continue to keep watching?
yes, and I think a big part of that is the acting, like, how these guys are not, you know, playing it for gags. There's not none of this is gaggy. This is all,
Mhm.
like, serious, you know? And
It
that's
just
what kinda makes it
happens to Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead, my dear.
oh, that's part of the lightheartedness of it too. It's like they're playing it serious, but it's also like the situation is ridiculous.
Mhm. Yeah. You kinda need it not to go insane. Yeah.
I love how he's just coaching him.
Oh,
He's so
hey,
adorable.
HC. I forgot about that. He doesn't have that. Mhm.
That haircut is so terrible.
It is.
Too.
It's really bad.
It's the worst haircut.
The doofus cut. That's true.
Aw,
Well, about that, doc.
yeah, yeah. Marty's thinking like, when I get back, he's not this could be my last time talking to him.
Yeah.
He's like, "I wanna tell you, I wanna tell you." He still does it
And I
anyway.
keep pointing this out, but when they did the tribute store last year and they had the Back to the Future section, they had a letter like the one he's writing here in the
Oh,
soda shop section. Yes,
how sweet.
it was so cool. I'm like, "Is that what I think it is?" Yeah,
Your friend
with
Marty,
Lou's Cafe.
do not open until 1985.
Mhm. Got it out of there. Mhm.
Oh, Lord.
Eccentric scientists, you gotta pay people off for your experiments, you know.
Nice job, Marty.
Mhm.
I like he gives it like a final pat at the end.
Mhm. Yeah.
That's character detail that he probably added that in as an actor.
Mhm. Probably ad-libbed that part. I'm like,
Mhm.
"Okay, I'm not gonna tell you, but
Yeah.
you meant to find it, you'll find it. You could
Yeah.
probably find it, you know.
Look at him dancing.
And and then oh my gosh, he's such a he's such a dork.
He's
Ah,
I felt so bad for him. I mean, not to say that I wasn't quite this bad, but it was close. But
you
he doesn't even have
yeah.
friends in high school. That's the other, like, thing I noticed about,
Mhm.
um,
It's just him by himself.
he's so
That's a really tough, like, situation to be in.
look at her.
Oh, really? Yeah, 'cause if my mom has the hots for me, that's not your problem.
I could destroy my existence. Yeah, 'cause
Yeah, 'cause his mom did turn into an alcoholic, I
yeah.
believe.
He's like,
Hey,
"Oh."
ancient one.
I love that's I love that double take.
Just like my mother.
Not for nothing, I like the decorations for this little thing. That sparkly wall in the back, I love it.
Mhm. It's so cool.
Uh-oh. He's look at him, he's so crazy. Uh-oh. He's like, he's great. Oh, no. Oh, boy.
Mm, God, that's like listening to my grandma give flirting tips. Just like, "I don't need to know that."
She's like, "Yes, my
Okay.
brother."
Oh,
Have you kissed your brother before? How would you know?
no, I have no idea.
Yeah.
I'm not a guitar expert, so I wouldn't know.
Oh, oh, no.
Uh-oh. Mhm.
Oh, boy.
Like, "Go beat him up."
Oh my goodness.
Oh, in the trunk of the car. "What you doing in my car?"
Uh-oh.
"Really?
Uh-oh.
Who you calling Scoop, Wood?"
Oh, there's like how many guys? They're all, like, from the football team from somewhere.
Woo, some folks would lose their mind
Oh,
seeing this today. Night, Brogu. Enjoy
good
the rest of
night.
your weekend
Yeah,
too.
have
Yes.
fun this
This
weekend.
day. Yes. Good seeing ya.
Oh, boy, he thinks it's Marty McFly in there. Didn't he? Oh, no. But he was assaulting her, like, seriously hardcore messed up.
Mhm.
No, don't do it.
And people were like, "Yes!" 'Cause even if he got his ass kicked,
It would be better than
he's
knowing that he left that girl to get
exactly.
yeah. Oh, no. Yep, you got another arm, dude.
Mhm. He's never fought anyone.
Yeah, poor thing. I love the way he just looks at him like, "You
I love
evil
this
man, I
scene.
have to do this."
When he was off guard, made him turn around twice and hit the car.
Yes! Bye-bye.
Out
He's like,
cold, like the cartoons when their eyelids up after they got punched. Yeah.
Aw, things are back to the way they're supposed to be. Oh, not quite, right? Because they have to do that one final thing.
Like, no, Biff got knocked the flip out. Mr. Dude said, and in this moment, George McFly ascended to chadhood.
Yes,
That's right.
he became a Chad.
Mm-hmm. Total Chad. And that too. I love how they do that. Love seeing moments like that.
Oh, yeah. Oh, so yeah, they were gonna go home because they weren't gonna be able to play.
I'm back and just in time for Mr. McFly to hand kick Biff's face. Yes,
Yes, I love it.
he was out
I
there.
used to love this song so much.
Mm-mm.
Oh,
And it's
I
just,
remember
I
watching
love looking at that. It's just him.
yeah. Georgia oh, this guy comes in and he's like,
This freaking guy.
"It's Malachi from Children of the Corn."
Right? I can't play. Like, I can't play.
"George, come on, you"
Love how they did this. Like
yeah.
he's disintegrating, and first he
"Oh, no,
can't play, and now
yes."
he's like, I can see through my hand.
Those is such a great special effect. Just in the nick of time. Woo! He just Woo, George. Oh, he's alive.
Like, wow, I'm back.
Everybody's restored. Yay!
Like, yeah.
Now I can be born. Yes.
Oh, that model. Oh, okay. Okay, so that particular model wasn't made till a few years later. Oh, okay. I guess guitar aficionados would know that.
Mm, the detail.
I love this.
Oh,
This is someone really cooks.
he couldn't. Come on, McFly. When I
And no,
really I really wanted McFly to do this again in another, because
Hmm.
this is the only time he ever does do this.
This was the only song that I knew because it's well, it's
Oh,
a guitar
iconic.
standard, but so many that's like a blues standard.
Mhm. Yeah, I was hoping that he was gonna do some more musical stuff in the other movies, but he never did.
Mm-mm. I was like, oh, I actually know that song.
Yeah. Ooh, he's
And
a
the
little
reason I
popular.
knew who he was,
Mhm,
Chuck Berry, because he
mhm.
also does one of my favorite Christmas songs, "Run, Run, Rudolph,"
Oh, yeah,
which
yeah, yeah.
reminds me of um, Home Alone, where they're playing when they're running through the airport.
Oh, yeah. He's calling Chuck.
And that's Dude's own song.
I love that they're making they just goes a little bit off kilter, and they're
See,
like,
now he's
"What
gonna
the heck?"
start playing like Slash from Guns N' Roses.
I love that part. It's like,
You're just like, what
"Oh,
is wrong with this boy?
Lord."
And everybody's like, what
Oh,
the
man, that's
heck is
so
that?
much fun. It's like the perfect bridge between the 2 eras, right?
Hmm.
Like the 50s and the 80s. This
No. He's
very
like, what you
unique
doing,
moment.
man?
They were like, "Oh
Which
my
is
god,
true,
this
yes. That's being polite.
I know, right? Very interesting music you've got going on here.
Ah, okay.
They named their 3rd child after him.
Hmm.
Ah,
I thought that was cute to throw in.
yeah.
Just a little something for me in here.
Oh, boy.
All right. Where's that kid?
I love how they took that moment where he's running out at that very moment from out of the door in the 2nd movie. Was it the 2nd or the 3rd movie? And they recycled it, but they made it interesting. They still played with that idea.
Hmm.
I just this series is just wonderful. Brilliantly written.
It's like it's so awesome. This is one of those movies where I bought it on DVD as soon as I saw it to like put it aside for posterity because I had to have it.
Ah, yeah. I do I have a copy of VHS tape, that I've always had and never will get rid of it, even though I don't have a VCR anymore.
Oh, like, yeah, it's like, "Oh, I'm gonna grab this right now," especially when the Amazon will have sales, especially Black
Mm,
Friday sales. I'm just like, "Oh, I need this on DVD, I need this," and you just have it for, posterity.
yeah. I need to build back my DVD physical media 'cause I went all in on digital, and it was a huge mistake.
Mhm, and I almost threw out my DVDs. Now I'm glad, I didn't.
Mhm.
So,
And remember the
now the
time
Oh, I'm sorry, go
go
ahead.
ahead. Oh, yes. Remember the times when they had those, like, pouches where you could put a whole bunch of different DVDs in it and you throw out the cases because 'cause you're like, "Oh, this will save me space."
Mhm.
Yeah, I did that for a whole bunch of DVDs, and that was a big mistake too.
Yeah, almost like the art and stuff that's on it.
Yeah, yeah, it's these are all little timepieces, little collections of history.
Mhm.
Oh, no.
I did that with some of mine.
Yeah, yeah, no, I
'Cause I
mean
was moving and I needed to, like, I didn't have room for cases,
yeah, yeah.
so if it was shrink wrapped, I didn't touch it.
Yeah, I mean, because I don't know, I kinda felt bad because some of them, they were actually kinda cool, but oh, no, he tears it up into so many small pieces.
Uh-oh.
Oh, no. They don't have
I
time.
love this. It didn't work right away.
Yeah. It took a challenge. It
Mhm.
made challenging, and there's no time to tell him the story. Oh, boy.
'Cause there were so many pieces that had to line up, and this is the last one.
Yeah. Oh, boy.
So it's gotta go out with a bang.
I love it so much. How did they do this? How did they come up with this? This is just great.
It's just freaking awesome. I love it. This music, oh my gosh, it's so
Ah,
good.
it is.
What?
What? Oh my god. So so
Ooh.
oh my god.
Doc just had his Ben Franklin moment.
Yes. He doesn't have any time. He can't tell him, "Ooh, I love that slide." And then the purple light right on the vehicle is so
Mhm.
so beautiful. Okay, let's see. Can you do it, Doc? Okay, Doc, how are you gonna get over there? Oh boy.
Mm. Oh,
You're
I
gonna have
guess
to
y'all didn't
jump.
think about that part,
Yeah,
huh?
you're gonna have to jump. Oh, no, no. Oh boy. Oh boy, Doc. Oh gosh. Oh man. You don't wanna be there when it actually hits either. Oh man. All the little details. He's gotta put that thing up.
He's LA's time machine. He has all the time. They got plenty of
Ooh,
time.
I love that. I
Wow,
love
and
that
it's
he
like it
said
just occurred to him to do
yeah,
this.
yeah.
Flexing.
I love that. Oh, no, the engine?
This is before fuel injection, folks.
I love it. He's like, "Oh, come on, come on." "Oh, no, Doc."
Yeah,
Oh,
everything's got to happen to like prevent things from wrapping up
oh my
and,
god. Oh, no. Oh, oh.
everything's preventing our hero from getting to his goal. This is the last one. This
Yeah?
is the boss level and he's got to clear it. It's never easy.
This might not happen. You see? Ah, ah, come on. Time it just right and grab. Ah. I love it.
Again, this soundtrack is so off the chain. Alan Silvestri is, I mean,
Ah,
he's done
yes.
so many amazing, amazing soundtracks. Well, film scores and TV. Don't flood the engine. There we go. And he just happens to do that.
Come on, go, 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 go. Ah, we're still having trouble getting this plug in there.
Mm-hmm. He's got to connect that
Ah,
thing.
boy.
Got to connect those things together like Clark W. Griswold.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
I
boy.
love his expressions and his vocalizations when stuff doesn't go right.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah,
Come
Silvestri
on.
is definitely.
All right. Come on. Do it. Do it, Doc.
Come on, Doc. You got it. Come on.
All right.
Come
Smart
on, Doc.
ideas.
Be a hero. Come on. There you go.
You can do this. Wow. Come on. Get it out of the tree.
Don't stop. I got this. I got this.
He's like, he's looking over at Doc. He's like, Doc, I don't know. Ooh, the lightning
Perfectly.
strike. Wow. Ah,
He's like, it works.
darn, that is just amazing.
And that's what people come to say.
Yes. Look, yes.
Like, wow, he did it.
Imagine having to go home to your home after this, like, his place is, like, completely alone and like, "Oh my god, can you believe what kind of a day this was? We achieved time travel."
Ah,
And now he has to go about building it. Yep, regular old modern day.
back to reality.
Mhm. I love the way it's like
Oh, there's the town vagrant. Drunk driver.
oh, man.
Everybody got flames going. Hey, JJ, hello. Says howdy.
Hey.
We are 1 hour,
Oh.
42 minutes, and 34 seconds into Back to the Future, starring Michael J. Fox and Christopher Lloyd. Bank of America.
He's like, everything looks great. Well, that's right. Remember there's a
That's a crappy engine. Oh, shoot. There's a terrorist. You get him.
I don't know why he had to jump over that thing because there was plenty of room for him to run
Lone
around it.
Pine Mall.
Oh no! Oh no! Doc!
Like,
It's
is
so
that
funny.
me? Isn't that crazy seeing
Yeah.
yourself?
Oh no, they're gonna kill you. Oh no, they don't. Oh, what are you gonna do?
Yup. There's the Libyans. Like, wow, I'm really getting there, huh?
I know.
I love this that he gets to see himself
Yeah. See
disappear like that.
exactly what happened after he left, and these guys just blow up, right?
And you're just like, oh my gosh. It's like I tried
No.
to prevent it and I just and then I'm just like, what the what?
And I wonder if he was just knocked out for a little while because of the impact.
Or just stunned.
Yeah.
Because what he was wearing, you do, while they don't penetrate through, you do feel
Oh, yeah.
the pressure of the slug hitting you. Yeah.
Mhm.
He's got the blue light special on it. You kept it?
He taped it all back together. He's like,
Oh. He knew things were going to change anyway because he found out, it's like his father never threw a punch in his life.
Yeah.
And Doc's like, never? It's like, no, never. Mhm.
Oh, so he's 17 in the movie.
Mark Daly says, I thought, what the heck? Yeah, that's what I did too. Still one of the coolest effects ever.
Yeah.
Hits 88 miles per hour.
So cool.
Like, let me go on home here, see what's happening. Back in time. Oh my gosh. In time.
He wakes up the same way he woke up earlier.
Mhm.
Exactly. Is that the way he always sleeps?
Does you listen to sports? Mm. Yeah, what a nightmare, man. Ugh, okay. Wow, their house looks nice.
Mhm.
What?
Right.
It's track lighting? Oh my gosh. Breakfast? Thanks, ancient one. I appreciate that. Keeping track of the likes. Her mom looks really good. Mom looks good.
Yeah.
Marty, oh my gosh, George looks like a total Chad. Check it out.
Yeah, no, it's
He's
good.
got the glasses. He's got the hair.
That beautiful hair.
Girl, what, mom? What? Wreck? What?
What? Marty, you're just sending people into hysterics now.
Biff got his Adidas tracksuit on wax. He's like, "Honey." Works in an office but still lives at home. Yeah, kind of funny that. Or maybe he just dropped in to have by to have breakfast. What? Oh, that's right, because his dad finally became the writer he wanted to be. Why does his picture on the back look like Egon Spengler?
Biff is actually kind of a nice guy and at the end.
Wow.
Wow. I like
That's
big trucks
nice.
and I cannot lie.
Absolutely. Every girl needs a truck.
Oh man, that's a beauty. Even for today's standards.
Mhm. Uh, I am now.
Oh boy.
Everything's fine. Everything is awesome.
Oh, I love
What?
that song.
I love how I did not expect this when I saw the movie. I'm like, what the heck?
Yeah, I was like, "Oh, this the end, right?
Mhm.
The credits are gonna come out. Look at that outfit."
Like, what?
It's your
What?
kids.
What? What?
Back to the future.
What? Oh, Mr. Fusion. Mr. Coffee.
Oh, man.
You some assholes or something?
It's your kids. Something's gotta be it's your kids.
Crazy, huh? Yeah.
I love that part.
Right. We're going. We don't need
Yes.
roads.
Ah,
That was so freaking cool.
it's really great. Woo!
Oh man. flipping love this movie on so many levels.
Oh my god, what a
Man,
feel-good movie. What a
absolutely,
feel-good movie.
absolutely. Oh my gosh.
Ah, so
It's
good.
it's
My
just
cheeks are
fun.
sweating.
I know from laughing to kinda like, "Are they gonna
Yeah.
make it? Are they gonna make it? Are they gonna make it?"
It's so good.
Great, great science fiction, and
Mm,
just enjoyable.
yeah. Mhm. It doesn't get too deep into, the
Mhm.
sciencey science part. It goes over the surface, but also it makes it intriguing and interesting. I love it.
Oh, well, Demaj and I well, you just dropped
Yeah.
in $2 super chat. Thank you so much,
Oh,
my
yes,
dear.
you
Hashtag pimp raid. Thank you for the pimp raid. Says, hello,
too.
beautiful ladies. Hail
Aw.
chat. I hope you're doing well, my dear folks. You got to check out Demaj and I's channel.
Mhm.
Awesome stuff. Awesome stuff. Got to check it out. Thank you again, my dear. I appreciate that so very much. Oh,
5th grade.
it's just it's such a classic, and there's a reason why it's been
Mhm.
such a classic and it's
Yeah.
held up for so long, and to kind of show you how long this has held up. And I had the storm thing ready, but okay, forgot about that. Let me show you. Even on IMDb,
Mhm.
8.5. Okay. Popularity is I think it's like at something like at 53, I think, or I think it's at 123. But either way, this film is how old is this film? Like 49 years old, I want to say.
Oh, yeah,
No, excuse me,
49.
49,
Mhm.
49 years old.
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
no,
No, 39 years old.
39, 39.
Yeah.
Yeah, because
Woo.
next year it's gonna be, 40,
Mm-hmm.
which I'm gonna do I am gonna do something special for, 1985 movies,
Yeah.
so
And it's still popular.
still popular. It transcends generations. Um, Anyone who's seen this movie, they're completely like, they're still in love with it. I've never heard anyone say that they hate this movie. Now, do you know anybody? Like, who
I
who doesn't even care for it? I don't know
I
anybody who
um
heard
I
anybody.
don't. I haven't
Mm,
heard anything. I know older folks, okay, so at the time when I did watch the film,
mhm.
older folks liked it because it reminded them of that particular
Yes,
period in time.
it was crossing
Then
over.
it was crossing over, and for like our generation, it was just like, okay, what's the future like? Or like, are our parents really the way that they say they are?
Mm.
So I would never have thought of, X, Y, and Z. And, why is my dad such a loser? I don't know
Yeah.
how he got that to happen. And to just go and see how that happened. So it
Mhm.
crosses, generations, like how they really were when they were younger,
Mm.
how things were different, back then. And when it goes down to it, a lot of times you wish you could go back and change your future. So such a such a great thing. Yeah, Back to the Future is an absolute classic. Yes,
Oh, it's amazing.
it so is.
And they give you enough, like, story details, not necessarily science details, but story details, so, there's some things that are set up in the beginning, they give you a couple of things that are tailored to this movie, like,
Mhm.
you know, 1.21 gigawatts, they give you all that stuff, but then it doesn't, go too much further into it. It just, like, makes it a part of the story, and now we've gotta always achieve something to get to the next level, and then that
Mhm.
last moment, that last scene, is so epic in the way that both Marty and Doc are doing their best to make
Mhm.
this incredibly impossible thing happen, and they do it, but with trouble all the way. All the way, there's trouble, and it's so great at the end when they make it and they achieve their goal, how we feel inside, like, "Yes!" You know? It's really something I think I don't really see very often, that strive, that struggle
Mhm.
to get to a goal, and then, that happy ending, sort of like, of realizing your characters made it through.
Mhm. And things are actually better.
Yeah. Oh, yes.
You didn't expect it, the
Yes.
dad, he's actually making money and has a backbone. Your mom's not an alcoholic anymore. We
Mhm.
didn't know about Uncle Joey.
Oh, yeah, that's
I don't
right.
know if he's still in jail or not. That could still happen.
Yeah.
I don't know. Probably insider trading maybe or something like that. But it's just a fun action film.
Mhm.
Robert Zemeckis,
Yes,
who
Robert
directed it.
Zemeckis.
He had like several films
Mhm.
uh directed with his unique style
Mhm.
like this. Didn't Zemeckis direct Beetlejuice? Or am I thinking of someone different?
I thought, Tim,
Or did
oh,
Tim Burton direct it?
I think he actually
Think
directed
he
that.
directed it?
Yeah.
Okay. For some
I
reason I
think it
kept
was,
thinking of Zemeckis for that, but okay. Yeah. I'm wrong. I'm
um
wrong. For some reason I could swore I've seen his name on something. It may have been a producer credit, possibly.
yeah, it's possible, yeah.
Mhm.
Uh, yeah, he's
Everything, the music, the
the music, yeah. The choices of taking songs too, both from 1985 and around 1955, and then also mixing that with a great expressive score.
mhm.
That score is just so beautiful, and when you hear that music, like, "Hey, it's Back to the Future." It's iconic. It's iconic.
Absolutely.
Mm.
It sure is. Oh my gosh, I love it. I love it. I never would have found out about the DeLorean if it wasn't for this movie.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, definitely. Sometimes I'll see, like, a car show or something, or all the neighboring guys around
Mhm.
the area that want to show off their cars, and it is like you'll see at least one or two DeLoreans,
Mhm.
or like like you'll see like four or five of them all up together, and they're all like in homage of this movie and fully decked out inside. It's just incredible. It's just
I think one
incredible.
year I finally saw one in my neighborhood where I grew up. I'm like, "Where has this car been?" It was just like one of them that I'd seen. And so I was like, "Oh, this is so cool." Although I will admit, not as cool as seeing a Cybertruck out in the wild. I will say that. I will say that. It was way cooler seeing one of those.
No.
Just kind of weird. I was like, oh, because that's when I actually saw outdoor driver. And this one was like parked up in somebody's garage. Didn't look like it was going anywhere. But I'm like, oh, okay. I actually get to say one. I keep getting, yeah, he did do Roger Rabbit. All
Oh,
the directors
yeah.
are starting to jumble together. Oh, shame
Mhm.
on me. I should know.
Yeah, it is hard to 'cause a lot of them use a lot of the same styles, or
Mhm.
they'll just, like, have similar styles, and you're like, "Oh, that reminds me of this other more famous director."
Mhm.
So, the really, really famous directors get all the credit. Like, I for some reason, I had I thought that, um, uh, w that, Steven Spielberg had something to do with young Sherlock Holmes for some reason because the way it was shot and stuff like that. I was like, oh yeah, for sure, it's got to be Steven Spielberg. For years, I thought, and I was wrong.
Mhm.
I was wrong.
Yeah,
They just
eventually they kinda all just
blend into each
start to
other.
blend together, but they're the good ones that, that blend together because there's that level of excellence when it comes to putting together films, including some people probably don't want to like hear me say this, but it's true. That trilogy of, well, that was when Spielberg was working with Kathleen Kennedy and Frank Marshall. Those three, they were heavy hitters when it came to getting the money
Yeah.
together
Mm.
for films. You want to get your film backed, you get it backed by them. It's basically, how much you need.
Oh yeah. I mean,
You know,
she was
you
really
have
good.
money.
She was, that she was really good in the business for that. Um,
Mm-hmm.
you know, and not, we're not, I wouldn't say like the stuff that she's doing now is really impressing me as much, but the stuff that
Mm-hmm.
she was doing back then was definitely really
Yeah,
impressive, very impressive.
getting the money, cool.
Hmm.
Show running, nah, not so good. Not so good. But that team put together a whole bunch of hits. And Mark Daly says Spielberg and Zemeckis had similar styles. Easy to confuse the two.
Hmm.
Okay.
Hmm.
Okay. Okay.
But yeah, and Amblin was involved in this, or I know he did.
Yes.
He did executive produce in this one. And
Mm-hmm.
so that means that he did have some. He usually had some creative input when he was executive producing.
Mm-hmm.
He just has like he just had like a specific kind of like flavor. So like anybody he was working with, they would just kind of peel off on him.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Oh, Kimberly, yeah, I did see that. The movie trilogy was shown on Nick at Night, USA Network, Netflix, ABC, Showtime, AMC Stars, ABC
Oh.
Family. Yeah, I watched it on this one I watched it on Netflix. So I
Mhm.
know that they will usually, especially USA, would run like that whole trilogy, one film after the other. On archive.org, they have all three movies together. It's in one big, huge 5 hour, I think,
Oh, really?
package. Yeah.
Ooh.
So that's what the pin comment is. You can go there and you can get the whole thing. You get all three movies, and you're all set and ready to go. Again, this is so darn popular. When they had the mega movie parade at Universal Orlando, and they
Mm.
brought out like the Back to the Future float, people were like freaking out.
Oh, man.
People just love this film. It just reminds me of when films were there literally to just entertain you.
Yeah.
We love a good story that you can relate to regardless of your background. It's like there's that crux of the human story. you
Mhm.
know Kid who's not particularly happy with his family, and he wants to save someone that's close to him from dying, which is pretty much the crux of it. So cool. Can't say enough great things about this film. So I'm
Oh,
glad
yeah.
we could do this watch party for part one. I'm not sure when we'll do parts 2 and 3. We'll get there, but there's so many other films that are going to be coming up that we're going to be looking at.
Yeah.
But
And
we'll
I
forget
and
about part 2.
I think, on the most part, this movie really holds up well. I mean, they
Mm-hmm.
addressed some things that were, like, specific to 1955, but they didn't go into it so deeply, like, "Oh, let's talk about the political and social blah, 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 blah." It was, like, really glazed over, but it seemed to have the proper presentation of, like, "Oh, yeah, this seems right," you know, as far as
Mm-hmm.
we could see, and I I I can't say how much joy I've had from this film over the years. It's just a treat, and everybody in the family loves it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's always a good time. It's like, oh, I don't want to watch this. I'm going to enjoy this.
Yes.
And you're right. It's like they didn't really go into the politics really. They just put it
Mhm.
out there because that was, the time period, but it was very it was accurate but also funny in the way, in the way that it was done. And I agree with Tom F. People were not so easy, not so
Mhm.
offended easily back then, which is
Mhm.
true.
Yeah.
Which is true. And just another maniac, Martin says, as a kid, I definitely got positively motivated to pay more attention in science classes.
Oh, cool.
Earned me 2 doctor titles. That wow,
Oh,
I'm impressed. I'm a
yeah.
PhD dropout, so so I got nothing but respect for you with that, dude. And
Mhm.
yeah, yeah, he's right. Some of us, we saw this and we're like, oh, okay, asking in science class, can this happen? Can you do this? Can you really go through, can you
Yeah.
really go through time like that? What would happen? Stuff like that. So
Especially,
cool
like,
stuff.
just nerdy questions about time travel. Well, this is
Mm-hmm.
this is the perfect movie to talk about, and, just the fact that they don't go too deep into how it works, but they do talk about sort of paradoxes a little bit. They dance
Mm-hmm.
around it, and it's like you don't really get to, you see the double characters, like Marty's looking at himself from the past, and
Mm-hmm.
and and
Yeah.
and that's kind of a cool thing. Um, to kind of witness as a viewer, because 'cause you're like, "Oh, no, he can't meet himself," or like, "What would happen if he met himself?" Or, "What's gonna happen? How is he going to make it through this moment?" And it's just well done, a lot very tastefully done. Even the parts where you're just wincing because 'cause you're like, "Ah, I hope the mom," "I hope mom doesn't do anything, that's gonna, be gross and disgusting with her child." But it's like, "Oh, no, no,
Mm-hmm.
no." It doesn't ever go there. It doesn't ever go to, gross and disgusting, and the comedy that is had is really situational, not
Mm-hmm.
slapstick, not farting, not tripping on, like, "Oh, yeah, I'm such a doofus for everything, ooh," it's like it's really more about, like, the story and how awkward everything is,
Mm-hmm.
um, and, yeah, just the I wanna like, I wish we had, like, a way of figuring out how they did that back then because for some reason we can't get that, these days, that kind of talent, you know? Chris
Yeah.
Columbus wrote this, along with, somebody Gale. Let me see, I think I wrote it down.
Bob Gale.
Yeah, amazing script, amazing script,
So
and
Chris Columbus, he's an awesome director.
mm,
Um,
oh, yeah.
too. Yeah, he directed the first 2 Harry Potter Harry Potter films.
Mm. One day I sat down and watched all of them together, and I can't remember any of them. I was like,
I
"Huh?"
just I just remember, let's see, there was okay, so,
I'll have to watch them
Harry
again.
Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone, um, I am blanking on what the second one was
Well, was it The
called.
Philosopher's, um, something?
It was called the
The
Philosopher's Stone in the UK, but here they changed it to a different name. They called it the
Ah,
Sorcerer's Stone, so that was a difference. So
okay.
we had Harry Potter and the excuse me, Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone. Um, the second one I'm drawing a blank on. That was with the when they found Tom Riddle's diary. For some reason, I'm blanking on the name of that one. But The Prisoner of Azkaban,
Mm.
that's the one where Chris Columbus didn't direct that one. He's like, it's in good hands. And Alfonso Cuarón took that one over. It's one of my favorites with the
Oh,
way that
really?
it's directed. But yeah, thank you. Thank you. Chamber of Secrets.
Oh,
Chamber of
yeah.
Secrets was number 2. But it's just gorgeous how how well written the story is, because I
Mm,
think he helped with the story as well. But you can just see the same care and detail that you see in Back to the Future, you also see in those movies.
mm.
As well. And I think this was just a period of time where Hollywood was willing to take risks, but Hollywood also knew that they had to have great talent
Yeah.
in order to sell the film.
Well, there seemed to be a standard, um,
Agreed.
especially in high Hollywood, as messed up as a lot of the things that were going on behind the scenes were. I mean, there was some really messed up stuff going on, but they knew what to put in front of the audience. And that was what they put in front of the audience was everything. And so, so many people sacrificed for that on on film productions, meaning like stunt
Hmm.
people, actors. I mean, the hours and hours of pain, you know, to get this stuff made, but it had
Right.
to look right. It had to be right. It had to have all of the bells and whistles that there was no substitutions. So,
Hmm.
uh,
It's like the standard. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you.
no, 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 no. I'm almost done.
It's like the standards that this movie has, and like what you're talking about, is a lot of the standards that I see from foreign films that are coming out, that are becoming popular in the States.
Mhm.
And that's something that I've noticed.
Interesting.
And it's kind of sad how Hollywood has kind of rested on its laurels for the
Mhm,
most part,
mhm.
and the ones that are climbing their way out of it to give us quality entertainment are reaping the rewards of that. So,
Yeah.
but I agree. I think this 85, I think there was just like hit after hit after hit after
Oh,
hit. It
yeah,
was
yeah.
just insane.
It was like 83, 84, 85. 84, I think, was the biggest year. And but it was like those 3 years were just insane, insane, which was
Absolutely.
great for us because we keep watching them.
That we sure do. That we sure do. Well, folks, we certainly hope that you have enjoyed this watch party of Back to the Future. It's certainly been so much fun hanging out with all of you, especially you guys watching this on the
Uh,
replay.
yes.
So glad, as always, hanging out with Retro Nerd Girl. Please tell the people where they can find you.
Oh, you can find me on X, um, just for social stuff, but you can also find me on YouTube. That's my main place where I like to hang out. And I've got watch parties, I got reviews. I have memberships too, which I do like secret videos that are they're mostly like reviews as well. Um, and that's about it. And then I hang out over here with you.
Mm. Well, folks, you have got to check out Retro Nerd Girl's channel. She has such awesome, awesome videos
Mm,
and
thank
live
you.
streams, especially if you love retro types of films. She's
Oh,
awesome at it. I keep telling you, folks, check out her Planet of the Apes one. I love that one of yours. So you gotta
oh
go.
yeah.
Gotta go.
Okay.
Gotta go check that out. Let's see. As for me, tomorrow, 8 p.m., we've got our Welcome to Florida show. We're going to be talking about the history of the citrus industry in Florida. So we're going to let you guys know a little bit, well, actually a lot about that. And at 9:15 p.m., members, we're going to watch House of the Dragon. We got 2 episodes left. So episode 7, it's going to be
Okay.
Sunday night. So we definitely want to check that out if you are a member. If not, membership start at $1.99. And on Monday at 7 p.m., I'm going to be streaming live from Galaxy's Edge over
Ooh.
in Disney Studios. Going to go hang out over there, see what's going on, and maybe we'll ride Star Tours 3 times again, like we did, we did last time, because
Man.
it's just too much fun. Absolutely love that. But next Saturday at 8 p.m., we are going to be watching Jurassic Park.
Wow, I haven't seen that in
Even
a long time.
same. I have not seen I want to say it's been a couple of years since I've seen that. Jurassic Park is kind of special to me because when I took a history of film class,
Mhm.
Steven Spielberg's storytelling method, visual storytelling, my
Mhm.
professor actually used that and was just like, yeah, that actually makes sense. And I've sat and watched that with like my nieces and nephews. They love it too. It's another one that's just like timeless with that first one. So I
Yes.
can't wait. You know, it's going to be fun. I can't wait to see Dude get eaten in the in the outhouse again. That was freaking funny.
Yeah,
Actually, the porta potty.
I haven't seen this since the '90s, actually. I think I saw it in the theaters, and then I think I saw it one more time in the on television, and that's it. So it'll be, yeah, I haven't seen it
Oh my
then. It's
gosh.
been a long time, so it'll
Yeah.
be like seeing it for the
It's
first time again.
yeah, it's gonna be great. I can't wait to see it. And it's just like you have to watch these things to remember what quality entertainment
Mm,
used to be. So
yeah, yeah,
can't wait that it's going to be one heck of a time. So
yeah.
we're going to wrap things up here. Thank you guys again so much for hanging out with us. Thank you so much, Retro Nerd Girl. Such an amazing
Pleasure.
way woman to have on these on these watch parties. Make sure you're subscribed to Retro Nerd Girl, and we will see you next time.
Yeah.
Bye.